can read through the haze.
At the end of the day, I check what's left. At the end of the day, I take that breath. Count the chips, count the scars, count the miles I made. At the end of the day, I check what's left. No victory lap, no clean win, just a pulse in my chest. Just the work, just the wreckage, just the weight I address. If the bell says it's over, then I stand with the truth. I don't need a new story, I just need proof. At the end of the day, I check what's left. At the end of the day, I take that breath. Count the chips, count the stars, count the miles I made. At the end of the day, I check what's left.
Count it up. 1, 2. This is a check they said I'd never see. Look at me now. Yeah. Used to stare at that red screen, hands on my face. Every candle like a punch I could taste. Blown accounts every month on repeat. Screens glowing when while my friends hit the street. Prop firm rules like a chain on my neck. Hit my target, then they pull one step. Daily loss, tap out, margin on the thread. Talking to the chart like it's all in my head. Greed said double up, fear said bail. Mind doing laps while the plan derail. Stop too tight, then it tags, then it runs. Felt like the market just laughed when I'm done. First payout, but it's not my last. They say you'll quit, now I count this cash. They roll me off, I just wrote my plan. Now I'm up and I'm up again. First payout, but it's not my last. Turn that doubt to a victory lap. You said I can, now you watch me stack. Got one check, now I'm coming right back. They said get a real job, dreams too small. While I journaled every entry on my bedroom wall. Screens at dawn, eyes dry, but I stayed back testing every scar from the trades I made. Psych on tilt, heart race when I click. Cutting wind short, let the losers get thick. Talking to my shadow in the monitor glare. Stick to wrist, let the trend go where. Prop firm, email almost failed that phase. One pip shot, thought I lost those days, but I tightened my rules like my laces on the track. Came back, hit target, little green on the stack. First payout, but it's not my last. They say you quit, now I count this cash. They roll me off, I just wrote my plan. Now I'm up and I'm up again. Now I'm up and I'm up again. It's for the nights when the spread felt cruel. Charts in my face like I'm back in school. It's for the cans that you threw in my ear. I took every word, turned it all into gear. This for the rules that were built like a cage. I learned every line, made them fuel my rage. This for the voice that said you'll just crash. I muted that sound when I saw that cash. Now it's payout day, screenshot in the mail. Bank app buzzing like I just made bail. I don't flex small wins, I respect that grind. Every digit on the screen took a piece of my mind, but I'm not done, it's the first brick laid. Whole new challenge every time I get paid. I run it back, same plan, more calm. Same firm, new face, same war, new bomb. They gon' say lucky, call it just a streak, but they ain't see the losses, I don't ever tweet. You doubt me once, I'll forget that fast. Doubt me twice, I'll just double this bag. Now I'm up and I'm up again.
progress, one move, then the next. No drift, no maybe, no stall. I want the whole damn wall. Every inch wants more. Every win opens a door. If the wheel keeps turning clean, you can feel it in your skin. Don't peg the doubt. Don't feed the brake. When it locks in place, that's the shape of fate. Lead it hard, let it pull you through. One true signal and I'm all in tow. If it's not a fuck yes, it's a no. Fuck yes, then I'm ready to go. All in, no halfway fire. Fuck yes, take it higher. If it's not a fuck yes, it's a no. Fuck yes, then I'm ready to blow. All in, no dead end road. Fuck yes, that's the code. In the tape room, same rule. Read the candles, read the fools. If the setup feels alive, I don't blink, I don't swipe. I've seen good enough die slow. Seen bright stars never grow. But when the edge feels true, I go harder than I knew. Momentum, yeah, once it's live. Don't drag the chain, let it drive. Small steps stack, then the whole thing flips. One clean hit and the river rips. No split focus, no weak knees. One clear lane, one clean squeeze. If the yes hits deep in the bone, then you send it like it's already home. Life don't hand out second chances, not to hesitations, not to glances. So I could lose the tired and tame. Burn the ships if I call your name. When the pulse says run, I don't question why. That kind of hunger learns to fly. If it's not a fuck yes, it's a no. Fuck yes, then I'm ready to go. All in, no halfway fire. Fuck yes, take it higher. If it's not a fuck yes, it's a no. Fuck yes, then I'm ready to blow. All in, no dead end road. Fuck yes, that's the code. One good yes can change the room. One true move can split the gloom. Momentum's king, and I know what to do.
Jaw set, eyes up, wrists up.
Muscle in the mirror, thunder in my chest. Every scar story, every loss a day.
Short fuse, tall odds, whole room feels small. Steel in my veins, I'm built for the fall. Pressure on my neck, still walking tall. Bottom of the mountain, I'm laughing at the drop. Heartbeat hammering, I never ever stop. Go long from the bottom to the top. Go long, every limit gonna pop. Chop, 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 cut the doubt off. Watch it drop, bank on chop. Yeah, you know I'm all I got. Go long when the red line says to stop. Go long till the last breath, last. Chop, 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 rhythm in my blood, it knocks. Bank on chop, I'm the blade that never drops. Grind lines, deep cuts, sweat falls, no luck. Jawline concrete, back straight, locked in. The world tries to fold me, I just dig in. Weight on my shoulders, turn it into stars. Every hit I'm taking only sharpens up the rock. Go long from the bottom to the top. Go long, every limit gonna pop. Chop, 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 cut the fear off, let it chop. Bank on chop, put it all up in the shot. Go long when the red light says to stop. Go long, hear the echo when I drop. Chop, 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 step by step I never stop. Bank on chop, cause
long at the base, but from the grind, not a pretty face. Short at the top, long where it counts, stacking that strength, add it up, it mounts. Hey! Go long from the bottom to the top. Go long, every limit gonna pop. Chop, 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 chop. Cut the chains off, let them drop. Bank on chop. I'm the storm you can't outrun. Go long when the red light says to stop. Go long till the heartbeat says I'm done. Chop, 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 chop. Crowd in my chest, it shouts. Bank on chop. Bank on chop. Bank on chop, 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 chop. Yeah. 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 She was trading gold for a decade or so, and it's heavy to hold, but she carries a load. Can't compare to the gold, it's incomparable. They say everything gold, but I'm checking the code. Every single investment I get in my zone, but they never the best, it ain't ever the most. Her level of flexing, she never opposed. Never the type to be shy, never the type to get goals. In her zone, she's so cold. I try to win her heart, but I know it's already sold. And she don't got the time for somebody she can't control. And I can't waste my life on somebody I can't console, but I'm holding on to hope. So if you see the gold queen, tell her she's the only one I need. I'm still down to do the right thing. Yeah, I'm still down to do the right thing. Yeah. If you see the gold queen, tell her she's the only one I need. I'm still down to do the right thing. Yeah, I'm still down to do the right thing. Yeah, the gold queen, I said the gold queen. Yeah, I felt for the first time I heard the phone ring. The day she said she met a man who tried to sell her a dream. And she said, no thanks, I got enough already, but you get in my team. She's traveled the world and made a living off of any place with Wi-Fi and electricity. She's still getting money if it's connected to the city. And still no man in her life that can keep her in life. And it's worthy of a legend in the making. A woman who can live a whole life off of trading. They called her Jane, she was born in the 80s. But there's no way I could put my heart on the line. A woman with the confidence to look in my eyes and tell me she could change my life if I give her my time. And there's no man on this planet who would try and let it slip out of his fingers in the night. And I thought of a woman with a brilliant mind, and I was lucky enough to call her mine for one night. So if you see the gold queen, tell her she's the only one I need. And I'm still down to do the right thing. Yeah, I'm still down to do the right thing. If you see the gold queen, tell her she's the only one I need. Yeah, I'm still down to do the right thing. Yeah, I'm still down to do the right thing. I mean, if you see the gold queen, tell her she's the only one I need. And I'm still down to do the right thing. Yeah, I said I'm still down to do the right thing. Yeah, if you see the gold queen, tell her she's the only one I need. And I'm still down to do the right thing.
This live show is for educational purposes only and is not financial or investment advice. Only trade with money you can afford to lose. All commentary represents personal opinions. You are solely responsible for your own trading decisions and outcomes. Do your own research and consult a qualified financial professional. Viewing the show does not create an advisor-client relationship.
All right.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Welcome, everybody, to the Power Hour special. If you are not in the long yet, there's another entry right now to get into that I'm currently scaling into this long. Currently up 25 points in this trade. We are ripping. Javi, it is June 29th.
I'm up. Yeah,
How you doing?
I'm up 50 points. Good, bro. I'm up 50 points from my runner, bro.
We're ripping. Next trim for me is going to be
30-19.
95. Next trim for me is going to be 95. I'm looking for another 30 points in this long.
Let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. This was a beautiful. There was 2 opportunities to enter the long earlier.
Yep.
Called it twice from the 88 bounce. each little level pushed up, came back to retest, and you called a beautiful entry as well on your setup. So easy start so far. So YouTube gang, if you guys are just tuning in now, lock into the Discord as well, so you guys get to while we're chit chatting and seeing what's happening, get to potentially catch these rippers early. But yeah, I'm floating right now. My entry was 1950, and the runner's still running. And if it pulls in there, right there, and my runner got taken out, I'm gonna see if there's another opportunity to re-enter if it presents itself. I would love to see this pop back over 57 if it can. We
My
might
stop
hang
loss
out here.
right now is at 40. My stop loss right now is at 40. And like I said, my next trim is going to be 95.
Oh, yeah, there it goes. It's popping
Those
itself
three-
back
I
over
read it the first
57.
time. Read it the first time. Yes, I actually probably have gotten smaller. It's because I look at all of my Rob
She's
made a
saying bald
comment.
dad has bigger hair.
Rob made a comment at the Wealth Charts event and said that he thought that all employees of MOT had to be 300 pounds plus. So I was in fear that I was getting close to 300 pounds. So I started to starve myself because I didn't want my looks to be reflected based off of the other members of MOT. So
The ringing noise might be my wife using the vacuum cleaner. We are going to work on dampening up the sound in here. I got to figure out. The door does have like this gap, like that wide. Right now I stuffed some PJs underneath it. It's
is it true,
working
Dan?
okay.
Can you? No. Dan definitely doesn't have larger forearms than me.
Have we ever compared them? Dan does have kind of big forearms. We have to do some measuring.
I have lost some weight though. I have unfortunately lost some weight. I gotta get locked in. I've been having too much fun on the weekends, and then it carries over into the week. So then I don't go to the gym, and then I eat shit food, and then I don't work out, and so
SPX needs to get back over 74.40. If not, if it rejects that MVG area, we could push down a bit here. Ideally, we'd want to see it kind of hold on to that 47, push back over 57, but SPX is kind of setting up for a little pull down. Well, let's see what she wants to do here at this 47 area. Okay, that's good. It's holding it. Bounced off 49.
still on this
It
trade.
really needs to break above. Let's see what happens. Yeah. And she's showing a little bit of weakness right now. Tad bit of weakness.
Is this due to recent weather change in South Florida? Yeah, sweating a lot. It's making me
You're
sweat,
melting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? The heat does melt you for real, for like being out there for just a couple minutes. You literally sweat off anything you drink. What the fuck is that? Hey,
I was allergic to myself. I couldn't help.
So Battle Beast, if there are options for
If you
payment
want,
plans
I
for
ran, yeah.
all our things, but right, it's region based. So if you guys don't see Klarna or PayPal payment plans available to you, it's
All right, I'm
because
out.
where
Out of
you're
the trade. Out of the trade.
Yeah, there's
Out of the
that
trade. That was a good trade, though.
That was a good trade. Yeah, it was absolutely a good trade.
Good trade.
There's that pushy push. Let's see
How about
where she
30?
wants to retest. She could go down to retest 22. 22 and SPX could go down to about 43, 74.35 ish. But again, we're still in soft box. So this needs to close underneath 40 and then push down to test further. There she goes, already kind of pushing underneath 40 though. There she goes. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There she goes. Look at that.
I'm not taking that PHP. I recently
Okay.
You were walking around paper.
How can I
thin.
cancel subscription to the indicator? If you're on WAP, you go to manage subscriptions on the website, it should be fairly easy to cancel. Look at that push up to 740, to 3040 right as this candle has 20 seconds left to close. Look at that push right back up. Let's just see. Let's take a gander here.
Yeah, strat 6. Due to the stress of working for a Jewish man. I mean, there's definitely stress of working for a Jewish man, yes.
Oh, the 2 minute did not stay purple. Okay. I thought the 2 minute was going to stay purple. It did not. Little 3Z down potential. I mean, it's an ugly looking inside bar there with that huge ass
I will
wick.
tell you something. Something about the camera in that podcast, dude. I just looked like my PTSD was raging the whole time. Any like, I don't know why. I was just looking at myself. I was like, I look so stressed. Like I look like my PTSD is raging in that. Like you look at videos and like all my content that I post like on my Instagram and everything from the Power Hour, and then like I just looked like very weird.
Max's Logan question.
Your mother and
Oh,
I are
your
both
mother never speaks.
concerned in your shot grouping being large and your muscles being extremely small. Thoughts on this? My mom. I know for a fact my mom did not say that. I went shooting with Lama yesterday. You can ask him how my shooting went. Fucking,
Oh man.
fucking tight. Well, better than his. That's.
All right, that candle closed below
And that
40.
goes without saying. I'm just. Well, we don't include that. We're just talking about my shooting.
Now, can it hold and make that little pushy push to around that 22? I don't know. I don't know if it will. No, it's already pushing back into it. That's 2 minute needs to stay under 44.
A lot of reach from it. Well, thank you, Battle Base. Appreciate that.
Mhm.
I watched Llama miss paper 5 times.
You watched Lama miss paper? Oh, like, okay. I think I know what that means. Oh,
Just like a paper target, which is like much bigger
Yeah.
than the targets that we shot at Rob's. Five feet.
5 feet. I smell fabuloso. I think the wife is drowning the house in fabuloso. That is a super strong smell. All right, we're back inside sauce box. Back inside. Looks like if she keeps going, this should. If the uptrend is still good, we do not want to see it break back under. If this is gonna be a short-term flip, because it looks like this 2 minute wants to push. The 2 minute is trying to push, but the 1 minute could be making a higher low here. So they're kind of contradicting a little bit. So we could get choppy in this area.
Javi, I'm about to get one more
Yeah.
payout, one more payouts today or tomorrow, and I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah?
get a 100K month in verified payouts. I think.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Who are you getting it from? Apex?
I'm getting one from TPT and Midgard. The dailies. I've been. Oh, and FFF. Sorry, and FFF. My live account, my cash account. I just decided I'm gonna pull out a bunch of it. So because of those 3 props, I'm gonna hit. I'll be able to hit 100K. Not just from them. Obviously, it's from the whole month. I'm gonna post every single payout so people can see it, but 100K month for me.
Fuck yeah, dude. Let's go, bro. That's amazing, man. Yeah. I know Max is gonna be like, oh, that's it, you little pussy.
True.
Like, don't get complacent. I always laugh when he says that shit. Because I'm always like, yeah, amazing job. I'm like the cheerleader. And then Max comes in and just like bitch slaps you off the podium.
I heard Planet Fitness offered you a sponsorship as a before photo. Is that true?
What?
Crazy. I don't think they've ever done a before photo of somebody skinny. It's usually just somebody who's overweight and then they lose weight.
48. I'm tempted to just take this potential little shorty short here. It's about a 10-point stop loss. it's an uptrend is strong, but this needs to hold under 48.
Shut the fuck up.
It's just the uptrend is
Told
so
us you've been
strong.
bulking
It's
for
just
months. Was it
killing.
emotionally since we can't see it? I don't remember saying I was bulking. Did I say I was bulking? Did I say I was bulking? I don't remember. If I did, then yeah, I'm cooked. I don't remember saying that. Did I say that?
I can't remember. There's a little bit of a push. There's that push. There it goes. Well, that was my 10 points right there. So I got my 1-to-1 right there on that little push from 740 or 739 to 29. So I'm just taking nibbles right here right now, just because again, right, we are in an uptrend. The pullbacks are there. 22 is around the area I'm kind of eyeballing. Right, we just bounced off of 28. So, don't want to get too bored, but it played out. Trade number 1,278 in the books. Logan, last question, please. Is that how they interviewed him? I haven't watched the interview yet.
No,
I
it
haven't
was a
watched the
good
interview yet.
It was a good interview. Max is just trolling me right now.
Traders and investors are concerned about your muscle portfolio. Is diversification into your arms expected before Q4?
I want to meet these investors.
Oh my god. Oh man. Oh, that's good.
Congrats, dude. Thank you.
Oh man. All right, my last order just got trailed out on that pull down and pull back up. My runner was trailing kind of close, but oh shit, my thing's freezing up. It says, wait. You could tell how much Max loves them. Oh, his shit points downwards. Fuck that guy. The interview was epic. Fuck, man. Oh, dude. I'm gonna watch that interview today for dinner. That'll be our entertainment. We got our other TV in. Oh, there goes.
Some of my trading. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I just got my runner got strat sixth.
Some of my trading has changed since that interview, like 2 months ago, and some of like the numbers have changed also. So it's interesting because he was like talking about the numbers. But yeah.
That interview was 2 months ago.
They got to edit it. They got to go through the whole process and make it nice and pretty. That's why Max is roasting me right now, saying that I had muscle then and I've shrank in size. I look like this now.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Dude. 2 months to edit. Oh, there's that push to 22. There comes the push to 22. There goes. There it is. There's 22. All right. What will it do here at 22 now? I got strat sixth for that push to 22. But it's okay. I'm still green as hell. I'm green as hell. All right. What are you going to do here now?
The thing is that Lama trolled me so hard yesterday, and he didn't even mean to. Or when we went to our dinner, whenever that was, on Friday, we went to the dinner. Lama trolled me so hard, and he didn't even mean to. He's like, yo, you look really skinny. But he tried to act like it was a compliment. And then he was like, no, but like, you're trying to do that for like your cholesterol thing. So like, it makes sense. And I was like, motherfucker, he's like trying to like compliment it, but saying it was a good idea, but also because he wants me to lose weight because everybody else is losing weight. But if I lose weight, it's bad for me. Dude was fucking subconsciously cooking me. Fucking pissed me off so much.
Carlos, what are you talking about? This PA is barely moving. There was just a 20-point short right there that I called for everybody. We caught a freaking Logan caught a beautiful long. I caught a 60-point long. Like, it's been great right now. This has been awesome PA right now. It did not take no 15 minutes for 20 points. That 40 to right now, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Do you need 100-point moves, bro? 30 power hour? Gotta blow some accounts, brother. You're gonna be blowing some accounts going for 100 points of power hour. It's up and down 20, 30 points. This is normal power hour. 20, we actually got a really nice long at the beginning. Other than that, well, I already collected my 100 points actually. I'm already up 100 points for power hour, playing the long, the short, a little of that long earlier. I'm over 100 points actually. So, yeah, baby. Is it only at 12? I mean, 12 isn't bad. 12.5? That's not horrible for power. We've had ATR at 6 and 7 for power hour. There's a pushy push. More pushy pushes. Anybody still into short? Nice. It basically just broke back under 22. Where can this go? SPX is dumping hard. Dumping hard. Wow. Wow. Next area would potentially be, if this can stay underneath that 320. Next area, if it breaks the 300s, we have 2990. 2990. Below that, 2988 was that previous strong area, that stronghold, the 2988 to 2980. So she's hitting a little bit of a bed here. 985, then 950, 988. 988 and 980, those two areas. I got the bottom of my sauce box is 980. I have a level at 988.25 where it bounced hard right at the beginning of power hour when we came in at 230. That 288 bounced up all the way to almost 100 points, 90 points. Is SPX the correlated asset to ES? SPX is ES. QQQ is in Q. Exactly. Yeah. SPX is ES and QQQ is in Q. All right, let's see. Here we go. We got a level here at 30,005. Psychological level below that as well. There's also a little MEG down here at 30,002. Max and Lama got folks spoiled with 200, 300. Yeah, well, yeah, in the morning, of course, man. 200, 300 points in the morning. Glorious, man. But
I actually forgot
yeah.
how much money I had this morning. I was like, dude, I've gotten so fucking desensitized to trading and money, which is honestly, it's taken me this long to get there. I don't even remember how much money I made this morning, and I'm green as fuck.
No, this morning was pretty easy. And yeah, I didn't trade heavy at all.
What am I at? I'm at $30,000 I made today.
Hell yeah. I don't add my shit up, whatever I made. You guys saw it. I posted it in here earlier. That's what I made.
I can show you guys.
I just told green. What's y'all's favorite prop? Any of our partner props? Apex, FFF, Funded Next, Lucid. Lucid and TPT are kind of like, if I were to rank them, Lucid and TPT like are right there, neck and neck, followed by Alpha, then Apex, Funded Next. Honestly, you can make whatever order you want. They're all good.
30,000, 5 alphas, 20 apex, 5 mid yards, $30,000 today.
Very nice.
Dang.
Very nice. All right.
I didn't even notice that.
2 minute. Are we gonna close underneath that 30,005 or are you not? Just trying to hold on to it. That hit midline of Saucebox again, right at 97. There's a closure above it. There's a little bit of a pull up. Not that strong. There's a pullback to retest that 30,005, pulling back down. I love the Dom. That pull up looked weak, but let's see. There was the 30,005 retest. I caught that bad boy for a quick 10 points. There you
Carlos,
go.
did you see that? Carlos, the 25 of the accounts had all the same number. Strat 2, didn't take another trade on it. 25 of my accounts, Strat 2, there wasn't a single trade after that. Anybody who's a fucking student of mine, I just showed you on my funded accounts. 25 of my accounts, took the one trade that we all know hit this morning, and I logged the fuck out.
Go, go, go. Look at that. Easy peasy. Two runners running up almost 400, just trading 3 micros at a time. Let's fucking go. That 30,005 level held. Yeah. This is how I have fun, baby, right there. Look at that. 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 Right? I can squeeze myself 100 points very easily in all this kind of movement, right? What you guys consider chop. Oh! All right, this is still going. I still got 2 runners in this shit. Look at that. There's Big Bluey. Up 120. There you go. Got trailed out on 1 runner. There we go. Let's fucking go. Up 430 bucks a power hour. Just 3 micros at a time, baby. Let's go.
Exact. If you trade similar to Hobby, you got to try out his quantum indicator. I see you have the PHP. You got to try out quantum. If you trade similar to Hobby, check it out. I would definitely recommend checking out his stuff. You'll understand a lot better.
All our methods can blend a little bit. But here we go, right? There's the sauce box midline tap. Pushed all the way up. 3,005 hold. Beautiful push. Big Bluey came right after, right? That cross happened in front, so that buy signal triggered after it was already moving, but I was already in it. You know, I can see the things coming. I could see the things happening. I've seen it so many times. So everyone that follows quantum knows that's not an A++. That's the move in progress. Moves in progress. Love the sauce box.
How long have you all been trading?
Whew.
A little over a year and a half.
Futures, yeah, same. Futures about a year and a half, almost 2 years actually now. Trading in general, 6 years now.
Why don't you tell us then?
Regular stocks.
Tell you what, I feel like every single time somebody on YouTube shows up and they have a hyphenated and then a 3 combination afterwards, there's some type of trolling. Close.
Oh. Okay, sorry. Thought we were gonna say something else there. Hold on. I gotta open this thing up in a separate window. Then restream. And then that. Okay.
Is this full time for you guys? Yes.
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 Yep. I've been doing this full time since October. Well, technically before October, but I became profitable the end of November. But my first payout October 9th.
Wait. You gotta remind people a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Because if you say November, they're gonna think 7 months ago.
2024.
Right.
I try to sneak in the year.
I fuck that up too. If you'll be
people always like,
I'll tell you.
I took a short from 340 all the way down, and then I just took that long from 3,005 up to 330 something. Those were the 2 little plays I just caught.
How did the MOT
How long?
Max already had his company, and then he took on. He started to do his show with Lama and hired me as his first moderator, and then took on Hobby as one of the first coaches. And then we all started the Power Hour show after the morning show, and then it just grew and grew and grew and grew. We started January of 2025, January 4th of 2025.
Yep. Yeah, it's been crazy to see the growth of the entire company in general. And I came in late. Like I came in here late, and just like the growth I've seen after I joined in, I was just like, "What is this? What is going on?"
I joined in January, so I joined 6 days after the launch. I joined 6 days as the first mod. I joined 6 days after, and we had about just under 10,000 members. Now we just hit 75,000.
Yeah, it's nuts. 100K is next. Gonna
Yep.
blow through that.
And now we have morning show, trading wheels, power hour, happy hour, London show.
Farco, 30,000, right? I need this to work at this point. I haven't been working since April. I remember that feeling. Slow the fuck down, okay? Don't force shit. Don't oversize. That is literally those few things is gonna help you. I was in that position where I needed this to work, but I was trying to rush it. I was playing minis. I was doing stupid shit like just trading setups that weren't there or trying to make setups that weren't really there just because I had a tiny bit of room. I would try to scalp 5 points that were non-existent, right? I became very picky the more I started to develop quantum and things like that. But you have to be very, very, very patient in the beginning. Don't try to race to get payouts in a month or 2 months even. Let it come to you, but be strict. Be strict with the routine you're following. Be strict with your stop loss. Be strict with a set of rules, right? I got my 3 strikes. I got that I don't trade minis anymore. I got those those 2 rules alone excelled my consistency. But that feeling, you have to be able to put that behind you because you're gonna trade based on emotion. Awesome, man. Good shit. Patient and picky.
I think we can get 100% profit every day if we see all the shows in MOT. I disagree.
How do you deal with losses? How often
Because
do you?
you don't understand when people are getting in and when they're getting out. And if you're trading all the shows, you're over trading and you're going to inevitably pop your account or do bad.
Yeah.
So I just,
Yeah, I usually call retest areas that potentially I'm waiting for a reaction, and then I look for how much room I have to go in the opposite direction, right? If I'm looking for a level to retest, how much do I have for that level to retest to the next area? Things like that. But I always define my stop loss first. Somebody asked, how do we deal with our losses? And for me, it's very easy, right? I actually screenshot all my losses. Every time I lose a trade, I screenshot it. Now, one thing I don't do, I don't look at my P&L when I take an out because usually, right, I know what sends me tilt. If I see red, I want to make it green. If I'm not green enough, right, I want to hit my targets. So when I follow my 3 strikes on my rule. When I lose 3 trades in any order, as long as it's one account and I lose 3 trades, I cut it. I don't look at the P&L. I don't look at none of that because I know that the minute I look at the P&L, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I want to make it green, or yeah, I'm so close to my target. One more. Like those are little psychological things, and these are these pulls, and it's not easy. I'm gonna tell you guys, it's not easy to do, right? Because it's so easy for us to break our own rules. I'm here by myself, right? Nobody's gonna be here and hold me accountable, but me, right? No, I can easily just be like, you know what? 3 strikes, fuck 3 strikes. What's gonna potentially lead to? Probably blowing that damn account. It's happened before. So I know what happens when I don't follow my rules. So it's very simple for me to move on. If I take 3 strikes, I just don't look at that P&L at all. Most of the time, I'm either very small green, break even, or barely in the red. Most of the time, that's how controlled my things are. I do have my fun every once in a while. I do YOLO every once in a while. My wife hates it. I call it tax deductibility moves, not financial advice. But she hates it every time I do it. I'm like, I need to get some tax deductibility in. I've made too much already. uh, yeah, there she is. There's the eye roll. See those I see those eye rolls every time I say it. She's like, oh, every single time. Are you able to show us a little bit of how quantum indicator works? Oh yeah, I do every week, every Sunday night. I do study sessions. My YouTube channel is filled with it, right? And tune in tomorrow. So today Logan's sharing his chart. Tomorrow I'll share mine. And if I see questions, I answer. So we alternate. We alternate. We're just bouncing around the zone right now. It's really just barely moving. That 305 held again. It pushed down to test it again just now. It just bounced off of it. It hit 306 and a quarter. So that 305 area kind of holding up a little bit, but this 1 minute needs to push up and make a higher high if we're going to continue this uptrend. If not, we're just going to keep ranging for a bit. And then I want to see what the 2 minute or the 5 minute want to do. The 2 minute is still kind of pointing uptrend. And so is the 5. The 5 is also pointing uptrend still. But the 1 minute is in between, right? If it can't make a higher high and if it starts pulling and breaking the blues, that's kind of telling me we are flipping to a downtrend, at least on the 1 minute. You got a soda. What do you have? Let's see what you have. You got P2P, which is also very solid and good. My apologies if this has been asked. I just logged in. There are ATM settings teachings in the Maestro Mastermind course. I don't use ATMs, Miguel. I do not use ATMs. Logan has some of the most goated ATMs I've ever seen. I know Max loves to use them as well. So if you're very interested in ATMs, I suggest checking out CSO for sure, right? He is kind of like the GOAT of ATMs. He could break it down like no one else. And I was just standing there and be like, huh? Like, what?
Even Max trades with my ATMs now.
Yeah. Max trades with your ATMs. Yep. So,
Logan, spill a sauce, twin. How about this, Soda? If you can get 100 of my students to say, Logan, give it out for free, then I'll do that. If you can get 100 of my students to say, Logan, give it out for free, then I'll do that.
Nope. Yeah, look at that.
They're all going to say no. I know. Every single one of them is going to say
Fuck you. Look at that. Fuck that.
Everyone instantly says, no, fuck you. Good luck. Yeah. And he has less than 100? No, I have more than 100 students. You got to remember,
he has more, yeah.
Yeah, I have more than 100 students. Don't give it out for free. I'm not, Uklay. You got to understand, I was very confident that 100 people were not going to say yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He knows you guys weren't going to say yes.
ATM stands for automatic trade management.
Yep. Or ass to mouth. Ass to mouth.
Also that.
Oh, man.
And as any students who said yes, I would just have all my other students just bully them until they said no.
For someone who only uses phone to trade, what's y'all's advice? First of all, get this. Get the Z Fold. Okay. I have a couple videos on how I use this in my YouTube channel you can check out. All right. You can also join me in my course because I'm gonna be showing everybody some little things with the phone as well. But I have videos on YouTube already on how I set it up. Obviously, you guys can see a lot of my content already. I trade with the Wealth Charts app and with my split screen Trading View and Tradevate. I still love me my Dom. I still love me the Dom.
Yes, if you are a veteran, active duty, first responder, healthcare worker, or teacher, you will get 50% off on my course. Actually, I think 4th of July is coming up. So I think everybody might be getting something.
Ooh, oh yeah, that's right. 4th of July coming up. During the course, you're going to try to train you to use the PC. Oh, man. Oh, there's that new higher high on the 1 minute. So there's the uptrend kind of confirming for now. But this 5 minute needs to start cracking through that 30,051. So we need to really start pushing back up, break over that 57, make another higher high, and see if this thing can continue to go. But we're still kind of bouncing around these two sauce boxes too. But we need to see this start to pull up higher, not pull back. I would like to see it maybe hold 30,015, 13 area. I wouldn't want to see that break anymore. If we're still going to uptrend, I would like to see the 5 minute continue to race up and hit that 51, 52 and start to hold above it. Needs to really start continuing to push here.
Crazy to think that like we're coming up on 250 years of independence
Yeah, 250 years.
in our country, and you think about it, and you feel like it's not that long ago, or is that just me? Do I feel like it's not that long ago?
I'm 41, so that's like 5 of my lifetimes. That feels like forever. 6 of my lifetimes.
Do you think it's a long time?
Like I used to think 100 years wasn't that much. Now I'm like, that's a lot. It's literally 2 grandmas ago. Yeah, when you think about it like that, 2 grandmas ago. I mean, 3 grandmas. If it's 300 years, my grandma lived to be 101 almost.
Do
But
I
you
have
got
kids?
grannies that are like 125. Ooh.
I have no kids, no wife, no kids, no nothing. My students are my children, correct? Even though a lot of them are much older than I am.
As your student, Javi, do we get the indicator too? The Saucebox indicator? Those who have joined early, right? Those who signed up early will get a free, I think, month or so. I have to. We'll make the official announcement, but you will get a free month of Saucebox. Right. So I kind of said it now. So, but right, like I said, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this now. I'm gonna say this again. Right, Saucebox indicator is not gonna be as clean as us drawing it and deleting them ourselves, because the deletion criteria is very hard to program. It's very hard to write into the script how I want it to be deleted. Right? It's easy to delete the overlaps, but not when the other criteria. So to get my sauce boxes, my list, right? You got to be in the student channels because I have certain lists. I have a certain list. I have certain boxes that I keep, other ones that I don't. And you will all learn how to do that. Those that haven't already, you will learn exactly what I'm looking for. Oh, there's that push to 57 again, but
Pop over
another little
72.
rejection.
Pop over 72, and I'm clocking in. On your
SPX,
one-on done trades, do you look for a certain number of points? Yes.
Viejon, have you ever had any issues with WealthCharts app on your phone, like slippage? And no, I actually have not. I will give that to WealthCharts that their entries and stop losses are very crisp. I've never had any issues at all with that. So every time I enter buy, it enters right where I want it to. When I place my trailings and my stop losses, it takes me out almost every time. I've never experienced anything major. Nothing like I remember when I was trading view and I would get insane slippage and I would get pissed off. That's why I stopped trading view. Because my entries were lagged and then the stop losses were lagged, and I'm like, what the, it will piss me off. That's one of the reasons I don't trade trading view a whole lot. Very rarely. Wealth charts copy trading stopped working on the multiple chart. Did you guys ask support over there? Like I don't copy trade, so I have zero help in that. Yeah, imagine being in a war and this motherfucker just comes out of nowhere playing the flute in the battle of 250 years ago. Like, would you, out of respect, not shoot a person playing an instrument out in the middle of a battlefield? Or are they free game? That's a question I would have in my head. Like, how does that work? Because it's like, it's wartime. So people are like, oh, you're either gonna or you're not. It's free game. Enemy is an enemy, right? That flute could have that flute could be a weapon, right? It could be a weapon in disguise. You take no chances, right? All right, there's that. 57 tap and pullback. That 57 area does not want to crack through it just yet. So if this is going to continue an uptrend, then, right, these are the two areas I'm looking for, a retest and a pull up. I mean, it doesn't have to get all the way down there. So right now it just hit 330, 320-ish area. Yeah.
What was the biggest thing that helped you with psych? I watched your interview on discipline, and psych seems to be your strong suit. As a new trader, my biggest issue is my psych. What was the biggest thing that helped you with your psych? I mean, I talk about it a lot in the interview. There's certain things you have to think about. You have to not care about the money. You have to understand that you're not going to make a lot of money very quickly. You have to have a strict rule, set up strategies. You have to be very concrete on what your plan is. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm entering. This is what my TP, this is what my stop loss is, and I'm not fucking with it. It's the reason I have certain setups and strategies where it's very mechanical. You enter, you walk away. Win or lose does not matter, right? I have a certain restricted amount of contracts. I have a certain restricted amount of account like percentage you're going to use. I'm very mechanical on every little thing I do to a T. So I use it so that all emotions are practically removed when I trade.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's how it should be. It should every trade setup should be mechanical. Like I'm the same way. My entries, and I go over these in all my courses, or in the course, in the classes, the quantum sessions. My entries are all repeated. They are the exact same thing. Nothing has changed. I've been trading quantum 2 years. Nothing has changed in 2 years. Literally nothing. It's the same break and retest, A++ entry with confluence. Nothing has changed in 2 years. It's I know where if you know where your stop losses are, just place your stop loss and your TP and let the trade play. It's literally that simple. But a lot of us do what, right? When the play doesn't play, you start DCAing into oblivion on that one play. Instead of just, you know what, it didn't work. Let's wait for the next one. So I always say, don't blow your damn accounts in one trade. Not even two. Don't blow your account in less than 10 trades. Literally, like I've brought back, I love daily loss limit accounts. I've brought back so many from the dead. When I have my fun, I'll usually do it on DLLs, and then I'll make my challenge. Let's bring this daily loss limit account back to life. And then I'll have my fun with it. I'm neither short or long right now. This is kind of, I'm waiting to see if this will go and retest 320, but this is stuck in this. We're trapped between two sauce boxes right now. Literally 357 is the top of one, and we've been holding on to that 305. The top of this sauce box is 30,015. Midline's at 2997.50. So we're just kind of like trapped in between these two areas. We might not get another solid move until MOC, honestly. Who knows? We're getting surrounded by levels. We now have a level at 30,037 and a quarter. On the downside, 30,019.25. That's what I'm looking at, that 20 area. To the top, that 30,057.50. So we are getting surrounded, which is just telling me that this is curling up. We're getting tighter and tighter and tighter. A lot more points for this to potentially bounce around it. The 5 minute, could it make a newer high? Right, so the 5 minute, if it's going to try to flip its trend, right? I want to see if it breaks this 22 on the 5. So a 5 minute candle closure below that. And then the next area on the 5 it would need to break is underneath that 88. That 88 was where we had that huge bounce earlier. 29,988. So it's just trapped right now. It's getting, there's that 320 area. There's really close to that 3, literally bounced right off of 320 and a quarter. But there's not a whole lot of room.
I learned from Max, and then I made his strategies my own. I turned it into things. I took pieces of it that I liked, things that worked for me, adjustments I wanted to make personally, and I did so. And then I built all my strategies around it. So now I don't really trade the Max way as much now, but my foundation is from learning from him. So I wouldn't have been able to build my strategies if I didn't learn from him first.
Yeah. I wouldn't have gotten quantum to the way it was, to the way it is now, if I didn't take the mastermind and learned about the way that Max reads market structure and everything. Because that now opened up my eyes to everything else, levels and everything. I was just like, oh man. So it's amazing
Mm.
how that happens.
Strat session. Do I think there's a good strat for A's session? I don't know. I don't know. Max's stuff is mostly based off of the morning. I mean, yeah, you could theoretically do like strat 2, 3, 4, 5 in the Asia session, but like it's mostly you can do any of them technically. It just depends on how much does this data show that it works well during Asia also.
Whatever coach is doing, do that.
Yeah, well, actually, honestly, coach is fucking calls out 100 points every night. Just fucking, if you're trying to learn,
Yeah.
I can this is enough. If you want to learn how to trade Asia, just learn from coach. I'm not fucking kidding.
Yeah.
Learn from coach.
Yeah, I love listening to Coach in Asia.
You could watch coach, like he'll take like an L or two very rarely, and then just a 100-point banger to make up for all of it times 10. Like,
Yep.
guy constantly calls out 100-point trades. Like,
But make sure
consistent.
you listen to him. Like he has his size in check. He's got everything under control. His stop losses, right? And then he
What
comes
time does
back.
his show start? 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. It's the happy hour. Guy is a menace on Asia. Like, and it's not like just P2P stuff. It's like it's a coach, like it's coaches stuff. Like how I don't
Yeah,
know,
he
it's
has his own little thing. Yeah.
own little strategies that he has for Asia. He has his own special Asia levels. That's why, like, if somebody's trying to get good at trading Asia, like, just sign up for his coaching, and you'll be able to
And
figure it out.
and I would say this too, right? While his price is still where it's at, fucking sign up for a coaching session because you know what's gonna happen soon, right? I'm off the coaching block, right? I might come back maybe late September or August, but it's gonna be once or twice a month.
No, you're not.
So his right now, his price to me is way too low. So you guys should go book as much as you can before we convince him that his shit is too cheap because he's the only one on there now. All right. Let's see if this makes this push on the 5 minute.
Logan, I
I'm
want a
gonna get that
one-on-one session.
closure.
I will never do a one-on-one with anybody ever again. There's no need to. I spend way too much time with my students.
Yeah, Logan spends a lot of time with his students for sure. There's some students that are like, Javi, why don't you do as much time as the? Because I have 3 kids, a wife who can potentially murder me, and I'm old. Okay, I'm an old man. Okay, I'm 40. I'm the oldest trader in the MOT block. All right? I'm 41. I'm older than Max. I'm older than Lama. I think I'm older than Dan too.
You
Right?
are.
Dan's how old? I am. Yeah, I'm old as fuck.
You
Okay, I need sleep. Okay, I need to do old people things like go play bingo while drinking. That shit was actually fun as fuck, dude. I need to do that again. Where can I play bingo around here and drink?
Oh yeah,
That
dude.
shit was so
Right
fun.
by me at Bounce, they have bingo night, and you just drink and play bingo, and you
Fuck
win
yeah,
weird.
dude. I gotta do that shit again.
Yeah.
Me and my friend were laughing because we were like, dude, I can't believe we made it to that age where we're like sitting at a bar drinking beer, playing bingo, and we're like, actually, this shit's kind of fun right now. We were like, what the
Logan,
fuck?
take Javi to the club. In like 4 or 5 months. I
Ugh.
told everybody after this weekend, 4th of July weekend, I'm chilling the fuck out for 4 months. Yeah, Nick knows too. I'm chilling the fuck out for about 4 months. And then after the next blitz, maybe I'll go out like that again.
I'm literally
But I'm
gonna fall asleep on the couch. I'm telling you
I've
already
spent
now.
it's funny because I got about 100K in payouts this month, and I've spent almost that much in the clubs this month. So I gotta chill out. Pretty much a break-even month for me. So yeah,
Look at that bounce off that 30,005 again. Again.
Friday was crazy. Yeah, Friday was nuts. Yeah. Where's my guitar, dude? That guitar is going to Max. It's a gift to Max. If I go again, I just so to win it, you just have to spend the most amount of money in the club, and then you can win a guitar. There, but I don't really want to do that
Really?
again. Yeah, I spent more money than everybody else in the club, so they awarded me because it's at the Hard Rock, so they have the guitar, and so you win a guitar signed by the DJ or artist that was performing. So spent
Who
the most amount of
performed?
money, so I got it signed by Chainsmokers.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty dope. I like Chainsmokers.
Yeah, Max likes Chainsmokers, and so I was like, it'll be a gift to Max.
Yeah, that's dope as fuck. I didn't know they did that shit. We're just bouncing around still. That 30,005 is a big stronghold at the moment. This whole bottom area, obviously 30,000 is psych level as well. So if this shit gives way,
Don't be gay, Nick. Yeah,
then
Nick did get ass, and he also is a hilarious
oh,
story.
he finally.
He finally, yeah, he. I mean, I was putting it on my
Let's go, man.
phone. Yes, it was woman ass. And here's a hilarious story, which super hilarious story. He took her back to his place, and his whole family was in the living room, bro. Bro, he took at 5 a.m. He takes his girl back because we left the club super late. Takes his girl back to his, and his fucking whole family is sitting in the living room at 5 a.m. because they got a trip to fly out.
He's like, yeah, guys, I'm just gonna go bang this broad real quick. Don't mind the
Oh, man.
noise.
This girl's wearing, like a club outfit, so she wasn't looking very
You couldn't at least have just booked a hotel or something, like.
Oh, it's so funny when he told me the next day. I was dying laughing.
Oh my god. Oh man. Oh man. I'm glad he got some though. Like after that first time, those videos I said, I'm like, dude, like he looks so scared, and then I saw that one, and I was like, dude, he needs to go just. No, actually, I told my wife this. I told my wife, maybe if he plays because he looked like a deer in headlights, where I'm like, he could play the virgin card, and probably be very believable
I don't know if fucking
with the way that
anybody
he was
I don't know if
acting.
anyone into that. Logan be putting that shit on his story
Surprised.
because it was so entertaining. It was like a mission. Everybody was. You have no idea how many DMs I got, Nick, of people invested on like, is Nick gonna get laid tonight? Is he gonna meet a girl? Is he gonna meet a girl? Like I had like hundreds of
Should have
DMs.
done a prediction
People like
market
I
on it.
filmed you talking to the girl. People were like, oh shit, is it happening? And then I filmed you dancing with her, and they're like, oh, and then they're like, oh, is he fucking making out with her? And then fucking after everybody so there's a whole
We
series.
should have done a prediction market bet off of it. Damn, we would have banked.
I was just the
That would be
narrator
good.
to the story, and then it was just a story of is Nick gonna meet a girl finally? Logan has spent tens of thousands of dollars at clubs hoping he meets a girl.
It would have probably been cheaper just to take him to the red light districts.
Right. Yeah, but I don't believe it. I don't like that shit. I don't believe that shit. I wanted it to be authentic.
Did he get her number? Is he still talking to her?
I don't know. I would assume so, right, Nick? Are you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go.
Nice. Okay, that's good. So you did a good job. Attaboy.
Both the girls.
Wait, what? Both?
Well, we had a lot of girls there too, so I don't remember.
Mhm. It's only been 2 days, one each day. Hey, Nick, you making sure,
When is matchmaking business? I would have to have some sort of income because right now it's just all expenses for this matchmaking business. So there would have to be some type of return for me. So I don't know. Right now it's not looking good.
I feel like no shot. All right. I'm just waiting for MLC at this point, guys. We're just chopping around that 30,005 bounce already. It's bounced 1, 2, 3 times off of it. Could have scalped that a couple times. Right now we're pushing up.
I'm going long here.
We're still in the uptrend.
Going long
I still want to see this 30,057 break.
I'm going to go for 65.
Now, that range is pretty deep. MOC 9 minutes. 9 minutes for MOC.
I'm going to put my stop loss. Or stop loss is going to be at 25.
I'm the same edges. Ronaldo is a beautiful 41. I'm literally like a dying 41. I'm gonna look 60 in 2 years. Watch. I'm gonna lose weight, guys. I'm gonna lose weight, right? I'm not gonna say I want to anymore. I'm gonna lose weight. My skin's gonna look so fucking wrinkly. I'm gonna at least age 10 years in look. Because I remember when I lost weight the first time, I looked older in the face because it was just wrinkly because of the weight loss, right? I guarantee I will look a lot older when I lose weight. And then I'm gonna have to go get some of that good old Florida skin pullback shit, right? Botox. I'm gonna get that weird face like the face. I'm gonna start looking like Jeremy the Face. I can't make his face. I can't do it. Yeah, that thing right there, Reaper. I'm gonna look like that. Skin pullback trading is everywhere.
Not that long. Getting out that long. Not like that long.
Yeah, it's just hard ranging. SPX is looking
I didn't pay attention that
horrible.
I didn't have any room to the next level, which I wasn't paying attention to. There was no room. Not a good day.
Don't forget the BBL. Yeah, you know what? You know what? I have plenty of fat to get a BBL. Plenty. I'm about to get the biggest buns in MLT. I'm gonna recycle. Right? That's what we're about here. The next time I twerk, it's gonna be unforgettable. All right. Oh, golden MVG on this right here on this push down.
Congrats on your
That
interview.
this
Manny.
the short's kind of looking interesting a little bit, but it's still uptrending. I just want to see if this can stay under 320.
There's a lot of chop.
Here's that pull up. Yeah, this is a lot of chop. So here's that pull up to 320. There is that golden MVG up above, but this is where I want to see it potentially reject. But if it pulls back above it, then I want to see what it does at 331 when it fills that MVG. So looking at the reaction here on the DOM doesn't look very good to me. There's a little bit of a rejection right there. It was just subtle though. It might try to pull up a little bit. I'm not sure. Because I want to see it really speed up around 320 and reject. If not, then it might try to go tap it, but there goes. Okay, there it goes. There's 10 points right there. There's 10 points. There we go. All right. That's what I get. That's what I get for now. This 305 area. This is all I'm just taking this little push down to that potentially 305 area. If it breaks 305, then we have room down to 295 and then 88. But right now, it's just kind of still hovering around, a little pull down. We're still kind of paused. I'm going to see what this last runner wants to do. And it's out right there. All right, am I going to get strat 6 on the runner? Want to try? Oh, the DOM's reacting right now. Okay, the DOM is going crazy right here. The DOM is just sped up right now. It's 345. There's that pull up. Now I want to see what it does up here at around 330. All right, are we going to reject this MVG or are we going to fill it and push up? All right, the MVG is at 3175, 3175, 32. So I want to see what it does when it hits it. If it hits it. Oh, that was a hard rejection. Hard rejection. Didn't even touch it. It hit 31 and rejected 10 points. Do not sleep on those golden MVGs. Hard rejection there. Can you keep going? Can it stay under 320 though? I want it to continue to stay under 320, 322. I have a level at 322, 3022. But if it doesn't, then again, right, we're just going to keep ranging here until MOC. MOC might be a tricky one because we're going to get sandwiched. we're going to be very sandwiched for MOC. 30,022, 30,005, 29.95, and 29.88. They're all pretty tight. If it manages to break through that 32, then we go back up to test 57. Potentially. Let's see what she wants to do here. We got about 3 minutes left. A lot of volume came in out of nowhere. The Dom is going nuts here. So there is pull back and forth between the 330 and 320 right now. We're trying to break this 22 level, and it's going to potentially create a new one at 21. Nope, held below 22. Held below 22. And we'll see in 3-ish minutes. We're just bouncing back and forth. $22 rejecting right now. So 22 rejecting. Staying underneath that 22. This MOC might be a dud, guys. It might not be a big move here. If this continues to stay under 322, it's only got room to 30,005 and then 29.95. It needs to break through literally 29.80 like for it to look good, right? Because you got all these little dot blocks on the down. We got more room up. But we need to break this 2250 to go up. And then we need to break that 32 golden MVG as well.
Thank you, Leo.
About 1 minute left. 1 minute left for MOC. What are we going to do here? This bottom side has so much to get through, though. So right now, rejecting that 322 level. Rejected it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So if MOC does pop up, it's going to test that 22. If it breaks through it, we have room to go up. SPX is also surrounded. SPX looks horrible. All right, here we go. We got about 30 seconds so far. I want to see if it rejects 22. If it breaks through 22, we're going up. All right, here we go. 15 seconds. Right on 22 right now. It's hanging right on it. This is going to be a tough one, y'all, because I want it to close above it.
Full pour longs.
Closing right on top of it. Nope. Yep. See it. Nope. Yep. Look at that. It retested 31. Look at this. It retested 31 and rejected hard. So now I want to see if it's even going to try to retest that. That closed at 23. Too close. There was very little room. Rejected at 29.50. And there goes the short. And I got in late on the short too. There was that little pull up. I told you guys this one was going to be a little funky and ugly. We bounced right off of 88. Bounced right off of 88. So if this 88 can break, I'm going to be very interested. I want to see this 88 break. 88 and 80, and then I think we're gonna have a good potential move coming in.
Jump into this.
88 and 80.
We got to get a new lower low, and I'll jump into it.
Let's see. Yeah, this is the barriers it needs to get through right here. 88 and 80. So we need to start seeing it break through.
Yep. This is
It needs to
out.
close below. 88. Now 80 needs to break as well. We need to see 80 give out. We need to see it stay underneath 90, 88. Nope, pulling itself out. Nope.
Oh, shit.
No, I want to wait a little bit. I want to see the confirmation.
I'm still in it, but it almost
We'll
knocked
see
me
that
out.
80 break. Come on, stay under 88 and break 80. Come on, there you go. Okay,
There
there
we
you go. That's what I wanted to see. All right, there we go. Okay, now break 80. Break 80. Come on. Break 80. Break it. Break it and melt. Come on. Oh, she's bouncing hard off of 80 right now. Come on.
Where's my fucking account? Okay.
She did not want to
Stop
break
loss.
it.
Stop loss for me is going to be right at this pivot level right here.
Come
Right at
on,
that
break
pivot
it.
level. And then I'm just going to try and hold the short for a while. But stop losses for me is right at this pivot level.
That was such a clean, like, I'm looking at that setup now, and that was such a clean rejection. Didn't even get close to filling that MVG gap. The immediate push rejection down. Come on, break 80. Break
There you go.
80. Break it. Just break it. It needs to break it with strength. I don't like this hesitation. Now go, go, go. Yes. Okay. Go, go. Get
Go.
below it. No, don't pull back up, bitch. Don't pull
Whoa.
back up, bitch. Come on, melt.
Oh.
My runner got trilled out. My runner got trilled out there.
I'm out. I'm out.
Damn it. All right, what are we gonna do now? My runner got trilled out there.
That's it for me. I'm done.
All right. Now we can
Logging out.
retest
Logging out.
30,000. I still like it to go down. I still like it to potentially keep going down. There it goes.
I got fixed.
There it goes. It needs to break 80 and stay underneath it. Like it needs to break and go and not pull itself back up. So right now we're rejecting that 30,000. I want to see it stay below that. If it pops over 30,000, 30,013 is what can get tested. But I want to see it just continue to just stay under freaking 29,980. If it cannot stay below that. Okay, come on, get back down there. Oh. No. It's jumping too much right now. So my last little three runners might not stay alive. Melt, melt. No. Three runners gonna get taken out. Yes, no, yes, no. Yeah. I figured the MOC was gonna kind of be a little bit Still rejecting that 30,000 area. Still rejecting it. My runners are still there. And they're gone. They got taken out right there. They were sitting at 30,001. They got taken out. All right, now what do we want to do here? That 30, they do not want to hold under 980. That's testing that 22 area. That's testing 22. That golden MVG is still up there at 31. 32. My bad, 32. I gotta go measure it. Make sure I give you guys the right number. That golden MVG is still up at 32. Yeah, she's just hanging out here now. She couldn't fully break out of the other sauce box. She's kind of still hanging out in this range. 80 broke on the 1, could not break on the 5. That 5-minute closed above it, launched itself right back up. I wanted that 5-minute to close below it. Could not hold. Now golden MVG here. We're sandwiched between two golden MVGs, so not a fan of that at all. Not a fan of that at all. Unless we get a failed bullish move here. Not a fan of being sandwiched between two golden FEGs. One is at 29,991. The other one is at 30,032.
This section's fucking dookie. I'm not a fan of this. Yeah, I'm good on this. I'm done trading.
Everybody says in the July and August month it's kind of like choppy. What do you say based on your point of view? I hope it is, because I love the chop. I have never noticed that these 2 months were like super chop, right? The market moves randomly at random times. There's going to be times where it's choppy and times where it's not. The choppiest times for me, I've always been on big news days. FOMC, right? Combined with PPI, CPI on all those things. But I love the chop, so I welcome it with open arms. So 2-minute chop zone is now 29.80, and to the top side 30,029.75. On the 1 minute, it is 29.91 and 30.32. Let's see if a 4 o'clock setup presents itself.
Technically, this is a long presenting, but I'm not taking it.
That golden MVG just filled. Needs to close above it if it wants to keep pushing up, though. Needs to close above it. Wonder if we're going to come down to fill the other one. Or no, there it goes, pushing back up. Can it close above it? Can it close above it? There it goes. It's pushing up.
Fucking.
And it needs to break that 57 though. We're still bouncing around where we were literally bouncing around all of power hour. It's like it's still been in here.
Oh. My volume candles will be turned off.
Let's see if this 57 breaks this time.
That's a fat fucking PHP trade. Wow.
Come on. I mean, I caught a nibble of that push over just a little bit. I'm just having fun here. Just playing the chop that has presented itself. So 57 rejecting at the moment again. Let's see if it can finally break it and just skyrocket. There goes 57 break. Can they hold above? Now let's see if we get a skyrocket move here. Yes. Yes. No. Keep going. I wanted to see a new higher high get made. Don't pull all the way back. I got rid of 2 there though. So I got 2 runners now. Oh no. That's all she mustered up. That little spike up and that was it. All right, my 2 runners have been taken out. Could not break that 57. Could not hold. Ooh, Dom's going crazy. Dom is going crazy. What is going on? Is there earnings? Here's 4 o'clock setup potential. Let's see where we want to see it break. All right. Ooh, short setup is presenting itself again. It has to close underneath. Let me take a measurement. Oh no, this has to close all the way down underneath 30,004. It has to close underneath 30,004. To the top side, it needs to close all the way over 30,050. So it's pretty damn wide. Don't like anything. Here's that push below.
What is this? Fucking random fucking 60-point candle. Just cut.
Yeah, it's 4 o'clock coming in with volume like usual. Like usual, but I want to see if this manages to close underneath 30,004. There's a potential. But if not, we're just gonna bounce around that zone still. This whole chop zone, we're literally in between 2 boxes still. Big wide chop zone. 57 all the way back down to 980 would be wild. Would be wild to see it, but nope, didn't want to close underneath, so there's nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing. Candle closed above it, closed at 30,010, couldn't close below 30,004. There's absolutely nothing. I had a feeling this is what we were gonna see. We were just gonna see chop, and we weren't gonna really move anywhere. So I am good with what I got. Added
Oh, that's good and shit.
450 on an account. I'm good with that. Javi, if I could have one wish, if I could have one wish, what it would be? To be healthy. That would be my wish, literally. Like, now I'm not just talking about the weight, right? I have seizures. I have the Hashimoto thing, the T1 thing. There's a lot I have going on. That's outside the weight, right? That would be the thing. And these were things that presented itself before I got big too. Remember, I lost a lot of weight before. So until people start saying it's because you're big that you got no. This is stuff that was happening before. I mean, Manuel, right? I'm saying there's nothing, right? But it takes time to identify the chop to play it the way I do, right? So there's nothing to call out because I'm looking at the DOM and I'm seeing where the reactions are, right? And this is again bouncing in the same area it was bouncing all of power hour, right? 30,005 and 30,030. What have we just bounced off? What did we just bounce off of? 29.95. We just went down to challenge 30,006. We just pushed all the way back up to 30,030. This is where we were bouncing, right? The entire time. Like, I'm going to screenshot this, right? And you're going to see where we were bouncing from 335 till MLC. And you're going to see right in between the sauce boxes, it could not break out. It could not break out and hold, right? Look at this, right? We're surrounded here. Look at this 5 minute, right? I'm going to show you guys this 5 minute. This 5 minute has failed to break out of this quantum range the entire power hour. Look, here's the 5 minute, right? That 5 minute that did not hold below 80, right? Took my runners out. There's why, right? We're stuck in here. We're trapped in here. It's like it's trying to make a break up now. Again, right? But until it closes above, this ain't going anywhere. This is trapped. Still trapped in the same chop it was chopping in the entire power hour. That 5 minute is a clean chop. So damn right I played a little bit of that. That is a clean as hell. 348, 351, all the way down to 988. That 5 minute failed to close underneath it multiple times. Failed to close over 30,050 multiple times. I played the chop. No, don't, Manuel. Everything you're saying there, I'm ADHD ridden too, and I feel like that's why I trade it so well too, right? Why I built it, why for me it helps, and why people that don't have ADHD like we do, they tend to struggle the most with it. Like they will struggle the most with it because it'll feel a little bit sensory overload. But when you know what you're looking at, that's where it gets kind of cleaned up because you're not looking at all the candles in between. I'm only looking at the quantum candles, and the only candles I care about outside of those are the ones that break the quantum candles, and that's it. Same thing with the levels. So yeah, I understand that 1,000%, Manuel. But this is just trapped. Look at that, right? Rejected 350 again. It's not moving anywhere. 5 minute clean chop zone. 2 minute and 1 minute trapped inside of that zone. It's not going anywhere. You know, and
Javi, what's the word of the day on YouTube?
Chop. Let's do chop. Super chop for power hour. Chop, chop,
Word
chop.
of the day. Chop.
Yep. And let's do random number.
All right.
right, let's see how many people we got in here right now. 461. So hopefully you guys ate on those early calls and didn't go book wild on MOC because, again, I was expecting MOC to kind of be like I told you guys, right? We were surrounded. We had a lot to get through. That golden MVG that rejected on that rejection short, we couldn't hold underneath the 80. The 80 pushed itself right back up, and it's just still in that short in that range. It's still in that chop zone. 268 is that first number on the Discord. So hopefully you guys protected those gains. You need $2 to get out of the red, Rick. Close it up. Close it up because that's going to turn into $1,000, especially with the volatility about to potentially either kick it up a notch or drop even more. Oh man, you guys need to learn to protect those profits. If you were green, there was no reason to give it back, especially on something like MOC with the way it was trapped today. That thing was super trapped. I did not take that long on MOC.
Winner on the YouTube, Alfred Chow 315. Open up a support ticket, get access to any indicator free for an entire week. All right, YouTube. Next word is going to be Monday. Next word is Monday.
It's Monday, Monday, Monday. Yeah. All right, next number 226. 226. Doctors tend to dismiss patients. The amount of doctors have had to fight to get out. Yep. Yeah, wife knows. I've been
Corey, come on up, Corey.
first time I ever got every time the first time a doctor ever mentioned Hashimoto's. So I have a T1 deficiency, which is linked to that. But every time I bring that up, that T1, whatever it is, I don't even remember exactly what it's called, right? They all dismiss it. Every single doctor has dismissed it. Like, oh no, it's something else. My thyroid thing. They've pushed down levothyroxine down my throat. It's done nothing. Zero. They keep upping the dosage. Been taking it for 3 years, and it's done jack shit. They keep not listening when I tell them, what about this? What about that? It's been a struggle to get them to actually listen.
Camera's on, Corey.
Parasite cleanse. That sounds
Muted.
scary, Prophet. That sounds
Muted.
scary as fuck.
What's up, Corey? How you doing?
Parasites.
Hey, pretty good, man. It's been a few months. How have you guys been?
Good, man. How's your train going?
Much better now. When I talked to Lama and whatchamacallit, Max a few months ago, I was saying it was 50-50 and the shit was pissing me off. But now it's like 50% break even or taking profit and passing accounts now.
Nice.
Now I just have to get to actually taking out money and putting it in my bank. But
There you go.
otherwise, it's been great. And I do have to say, I took Lama's class first because I needed to work on patience, and it worked a lot because I have to wait a ton before you can do entries with his trading strat. But then I signed up for yours because I wanted to do breakouts. And it's like I liked his reversals, but I wanted breakouts. And then I just recently signed up for Max's because I was like, okay, I want to do Logan's breakouts, but I want to also be able to get some of the in-between stuff, the smaller scalps in the morning. Holy crap, guys. Like doing all three of those, it's been helpful. It still pisses me off sometimes that like the candles will go against me or Trump's going to tweet something, but it's been phenomenal.
Absolutely. Well, hey, man, that's awesome. That's great to hear. It's great to hear that
Yeah.
you're getting a little bit of piece of each strategy. It's very difficult for some people to do that. Some people end up getting too flooded, but you were smart about it, taking little bits and pieces of each of them that work for you and trying to find, hey, this fits my personality. let me get a little bit of this and a little bit of this, and it's working out very well for you. So it's awesome, man.
Exactly. That's why I think everybody has some good stuff. Now I have to stop myself from getting Javi's though, because I'm like, let me finish Max's class first before I take Javi's stuff as well, because I'm like, I'm already doing too much here.
Yeah, take your
But yeah, you
time.
guys
Yeah,
did a
you don't
great
want to
job.
overload yourself.
Yeah. Oh my God, the candlesticks and the FU candles from when Trump tweets, man. That's been overloading for me. But otherwise, it's been great.
I've actually
Well, we
loved those.
appreciate you,
I
man.
took
And
the-
go ahead and open up a support ticket, and you're going to get an Alpha Futures account. All right, man?
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
All right, buddy. Talk
Peace.
soon. And then on the YouTube, Jukebox Live, congratulations. You want access to any indicator free for an entire week. So open that up. Pedro, what the fuck is wrong with you, Pedro?
These guys talking about like some weird shit for me to do, and then this one guy's like, and make sure you take activated charcoal so you don't die from the symptoms. Like, fuck, dude.
All right. I caught a good trade at the start and then 2 small losses afterwards. I'm like very borderline in profits, pretty much break even today. So nothing crazy for me, but I know Javi did his thing. So he did well. But yeah, Power Hour is fucking choppy bullshit for me. I didn't like it. So that's it for me. Javi, what do you got?
Guys, same old, man. Check out our socials, Insta, TikTok, YouTube. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. Make sure you guys get those notifications in. So when we go live, right, you got the morning show, you got us at Power Hour, you got Coach with Asia session, and you got our boy Luca during the European session. So you guys don't miss out on any of that. Check out maxoptionstrading.com for all your indicator essential needs. The courses, right? Book a session with Coach. He's the only one in there, and I highly advise you guys book before we convince him to up his price, because he's the only sole survivor in the coaching game right now. So take advantage of that, because trust me, it's not going to last long. Other than that, check out our YouTube channels. Logan for PHP, mine for Quantum. Guys, my course is going to go live next week. We're going to be live sessions, right? It's not going to be like, you guys are going to be able to join us while we're recording the sessions, before we put them up, asking questions, doing all that fun stuff, right? Logan, Lama, Max doing guest appearances in there as well. So make sure you guys, if you haven't yet, sign up for it. Payment plans are available, but for select regions, right? If you do not see that availability, it might be because where you are, it's not available. So other than that, guys, it's been a great day. Tip the staff, not financial advice with JJ's. Hope you all enjoy your evening, and we'll see you guys again tomorrow. So peace out, everybody. Love you.
Tip the staff. Later, everybody.
Do a quick 5-10, counting up on both hands, that's dinero. Do a quick 5-10, counting up on both hands, that's dinero. They said life after death, they was never that close. Hit the wheel up, I be in the back row. Then it flipped on his head, that's a fact though. 2 wheels to the chest, had a body on a gurney. Out from the crowd, make the whole place scurry. And I know they were worried, but it wasn't my time. Came back in a hurry. Life gave me a burden, turned in a trip, turned into a drip. Starting all over, I was starting to trip. Took a little trip, turned into a brick. Then I did again. Took a little trip, turned into a brick. Then I did again. Took a little trip, running shit, turned into a trip. We in and out quick. Let my head go, heat of my head go. Do a quick 5-10, counting up on both hands, that's dinero. Let my head go, heat of my head go. Do a quick 5-10, counting up on both hands, that's dinero. Big win in the morning, let's celebrate. Poppy need a steak on the plate. A little wine, the white kind, the Sauvignon Blanc. New father, I'm doing my job. Can't do what I used to do. This life ain't just for me, it's for you. I'm focused, keeping my emotions from overflowing. To me, it's like an ocean that never ends. So when you learn how to swim, you never get wet. And you never forget that you a vet. I keep you in my mind every second. I hope you never had to feel how I felt, but you gotta know the truth. My life without you was no life at all. Quantum shift, quantum doing shift, then I did it again. Quantum shift, quantum shift, quantum doing shift. We in and
Am I you the mind, you the mind. Do a quick 5-10, turning up on both hands, just in the middle, just in the middle. Am I you the mind, you the mind. Do a quick 5-10, turning up on both hands, just in the middle, just in the middle.
You the maestro.